As we see, Config is going to meet Nitro right here.
Well, into combat here, Twist trying to hold on, gets himself one kill. It's just a Legion. Stanislaw left alone, gets completely knocked out. Stanislaw attempts to do the same. North swinging all of their players their side of the site. Even AZ going to move in from the backside. They're now disadvantaged. They're down a player here. Comes in to make up another kill. You can hear the Nitro in this fight. One for the flank that they already know about, but not just getting the open regardless. They're going to trade it out after that though, and Elige moving in brings this down to a 1v1. He may very well ace this round if he can pull off this last kill. The flash in his face, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get it in there, and with that, Liquid will they get in without losing a single guys may have to worry about. So it's down Magisk, leaving just 3 alive for this T side here, destroying the retake. Here's the surprise from Cajun though as he moves in.
The more it turns into like a 3v3 or a 2.
He's got the rifle in hand, but Twist again with some nice kills. Config with 2 deagle frags out of nowhere though. He just has to delay. His opponent's going for the defuse. He can't find that kill just yet. He's looking for it, but no! Twist is gonna defuse inside of the smoke. For Team Liquid though, they're gonna find their first fight in the second. Config is gonna end up checking for this properly. Elsewhere on the map towards A, Twist was able to pick up the kill on AZ, but JDM perfectly found. Spots ready to surprise. JDM though, missing some crucial shots with the rifle, and now leaves Twist alone, but he's still able to hold on strong and beautiful spray control. But there's still a long way to go in this himself in an open battle with Stanislaw, which will win too. Nitro trying to trade it back, but he has a lot of pressure working it himself in his direction. MSL moving himself in on Cat, and he spots the head of MSL, but he's been digged. I think you can see it now. So he's going to try to move back in, finish off the job, and take him out of the round. So now Flash is affecting these CTs here as they do try to hold a little bit of mid control.
We got 3 players around 5,000, 6,000.
Config leads the charge, but Stanislaw's here to resist this time. Nice double kill from him. Magic and Config now dead on the ground, but an even greater response from Cajun. It's not going to mean much though as he still has 4 more kills to grab with only 35 seconds to do it, and he's been pincered by the trick JDM. So one is now hiding him out of the action here as he ends up just taking the bottom position of a boost up that they try to do towards the barrels. Looks for it and just barely spots Magic. 30 seconds remaining now. They need to do this soon. MSL starts this
2 entries to force it into a 3v3.
Possible 3-man stack for North going to work. It's Nitro, and the issue is now JDM's trapped himself. He went down to fight and possibly trade. Again, they're just going to force. Before JDM peaks, seeming like it's really worked at this point. You still have a decent 2 or 3 players that can assist over here. He does have support across to it. Stopped him from jumping across into safety and killed him there. Stanislaw trading 2, now 3 back actually, as a result of the Molotov on the ground. Well, good stuff from him in the positioning of it, and now JDM moves their way back out. He has his first battle coming up here. Gets that one, gets the second one as well. Now he needs to find 1 more, and he just pushes for free.
Yeah, that was just crazy.
As a bit of a late surprise in through mid. Twist spotted the first kill. Great trade from Config, though, and even tags the second player. That's JDM going down to 64 HP, and AZ is bulldozing his way out. Well, he eliminates Elige here. Nitro still trying to hold from inside. They're able to keep this battle even, as we've seen on many of these rounds on this push, but no one from North needs to be paying attention, so he's going to walk right into a free kill. Along with MSL, will look to set themselves up to trade these kills. He finds a player on the box, but actually MSL comes out on the losing end of it, as does Config. Player, I think one is up at like 5k, but that's pretty much it. Elige getting aggressive though, moves in, hunting down one with a chance at a speed down before the round really even gets in those B halls. And AZ, well, he's on his lonesome with the bomb.
Right off the bat. I mean, at D, the 1 round they lost.
Paying too much mind to that, so in they go. They peek into it, but it's only a leg from JDM. He's going to get knocked out without a single kill to show for it. Thankfully, he set himself up for a few, at least, and Twist gets the Nitro being one of those players way back now, looking over towards Palace, and they'll go, but a great peek from Magisk. More time to waste. They need to get into this site and start the retake here. Elige is going to move up. They haven't paid attention to Firebox though, so Config with a cheeky one-tap moves in, finds the first pickup, and Cajun beat. Time getting low. North actually has to move into an execute here, and they're going to start it off in mid with Config picking up the first kill. It'll be traded out by Nitro, but then Config finds finally put him to an end of his streak as he does push into Stanislaw. Hug up against the wall, and we're going to wait. Twist and Stan trying to put and he himself to try and find a few of these players. One on the steps, one back over by Ticket. Looking for one pickup here, but he's going to push up to 9-4 as the scoreline. Now once again, he's going to start off in this round with the first kill through the smoke. Nitro keeping his team alive, and in this match, a Config booth. Great spray from Twist as he picks up the assist. Player, I believe Barbar did it, and now he's going to attempt to do it too, but a little bit too late for the JDM going to be able to challenge it, and he gets the double. Magisk and K 2v5. They'll try to work their way at the map. Not going to be stopped anytime soon, as they're likely to push up to attempt to stop that. He's found 1 trade on a Twist so far. Long way to go, and he's not going to get very far.
Just these little mistakes, big plays by Liquid players, good recovery by them. has kept him in the game.
On the way at any moment here. Magis, though, picks up that first kill, gets the second before finally going down to JDM. And it still leaves Liquid with a man up after everything has settled. Cajun though, swinging in through the smoke. He doesn't seem to mind too much. He's already picked up one. He chased the second player into a position where MSL can punish that second one, leaving just Elige alive here. But he picks up one from the right side, looking for the second on the left, trying to spin around and keep his head out of harm's way. Survives that with just 14 HP, and now only one kill to go. Looks for it and he grabs it. Going to be the player he has to be now that he's lost his window spot. Config, though, to go for this execute out onto the B bomb site here. And Config looking for some more frags. He's done it. Picked up the second one. Looks for a third, but finally going to be punished by Elige. And Stanislaw also picks up his first kill on the round. Finding it, and Liquid now hunkering down. There's the shot from Cajun, though. Able to find Stanislaw, taking him out of the mix. Leaving just two up and running for Liquid. It's a little bit delicate for them, especially with Elige playing into this aggressive position, trying to hunt down AZ. He gets it, but now he's low at 15 HP. Tries to escape, but MSL holds. Look at this spot from Twist, though. He's maintained his quietness all this time, and he just has to line up two more kills. There's one looking for the second.
On Stanislaw, jumping down with the level right now.
I mean, it's like he just randomly shows up and just starts killing people left and right there. You don't even seem to expect it from time to time. Speaking of not expecting things, look at this aggression from Team Liquid. Elige right into the fight. Back over by Connector, and Cajun are able to push back in and restrict that pretty heavily. But with all the attention that's been drawn over towards the ramp area there, it's leaving quite a few holes in the defense. North are just barely able to keep themselves alive as a result of that miscalculation. But now Liquid's going to keep things a little bit more straightforward. That's a great shot from Stan, though. Through the box, takes him down. Unfortunately, it's not going to mean very much at the end of the day. They do escape with a plan, which is a pretty big get. However,
most of the time, go out to Tetris, and then if you're...
Meaning, at most, we should expect him to get 1 or 2 kills and then be traded afterwards. However, he does have support from his teammate. MSL and AZ both trying to battle this out, although they've already lost AZ. MSL going to contest it, taking the peek and looking for him, but no, he goes down. Not expecting KGB to be already that far forward, and now Stan has to put all his attention.
I thought he was going to find some crazy
P and just fall back into a more normal 4. AZ going to be next up to bat, trying to stop this upper mid play. However, he misses it. Now kill to bring things down to a 4v4. Stan looking to do a little bit more. Too worried about pushing through that. I'll have to check this left corner, though. MSL is going to be waiting patiently for it, and they don't do it. Or excuse me, a 9th round for North. JDM trying to fake it up. He gets that kill on the MSL. Now Liquid get ready to just move in. No delay needed here. Flashbangs raining down on the site. MSL holding first from the sandwich, and this cross spray is beautiful. Essentially just going to be a waste as it does go down on the ground. Buys them the security of that real estate, though. And now as they move in, trying to get this defused. They are trying to force it in, but Stan can't find those last bullets, so another smoke defuse. This time it's North that would here, and he legs one. That's Stanislaw going down to 16 HP. AZ, no one checking for him, though, despite the fact that he was completely blinded on that push. I haven't seen it yet, and when he finally... Only the first of 5, though, since North is still at full strength currently. Magis lining up Twist from behind JDM and pretty much having him secured as well with only 20 seconds left. JDM, I think, was just hoping for these players to swing themselves into the site. Neva's ability for Team Liquid to move themselves into really hurt this retake if he pushes in at the right time. However, through the other direction here and putting it down to the ground. Twist eliminated. The second player on Tetris does throw them for a ride for a second, though. However, he's only able to get that 1 kill, and JDM can't even seem to find his way out of the smoke currently. And when he does, just shut up late until that molly goes away. Config next up the bat trying to spot this underpass play. This is going to be a little bit on timing, though. He did miss the boost up inside of the window room and misses that shot on Stan. Stan gives him the time to recover, and he hits the shot through the wall. The next one tries to finish off with a P250, but he can't get it done. And now Elige jumping back up. He hits the next entry. AZ, though, with 2 beautiful headshots. Swings that back into the other direction. Getting in the situation to try and retake here. Magic's going to walk himself into a... Spots Kate. Just trying to distract here so we can let Elige get it. Hiding on the site in the open, just ready to take any battles that would come his way.
That was so well played by Total on T side that they've won against North. Yeah. Am I right? Going back to Nuke?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Elige's going to start. Bangs from the CTs is great. Cajun still trying to hold from up on top. He's able to pick up that kill. MSL's got to be very careful about that. Finds himself.
Yeah, Magix has to get this kill, then MSL will make his moves by hand.
He holds it, and now MSL's alone, really, with no... But early on, North, once again, taking an aggressive stance on the wrong part of the map, leaves this A site wide open for the taking. Utility up there against AZ, but AZ can't keep it together. A bit of a miscalculation, as the bomb is only just now going down, but there's a slight error in the smoke setup, so he's able to utilize, able to hear that drop down there, so they should still be good on that, and JDM just barely missing this shot against Magis Connector itself. Cajun holds it, though, but still finds... He's going to have a little bit of a surprise against Cajun B in a moment here. Cajun still tries to work for it. Keep in mind, the bomb only just now went down, so he does at the time, but spots JDM. Everyone else completely unscathed. Stanislav picks up that first kill, but it's at a heavy cost. Nitro is able to push back into JDM. A shot to the face of MSL. AZ responds with 2 additional pickups, but that's been it so far. And Elige, one player at most. And actually, no one's going to work themselves in that route. So North have a really good setup to counter out here. But Nitro is going to try to make his best attempt to hold on, as Twist also picks up that kill. Just got shot down to 27 HP. He's hunting Cajun. Can't find it, though, as he finds a 3rd kill now with that CZ. Just Elige left alive here. Set him in a 1v3. Completely surrounded. Come this way, and that's going to be what we're seeing in a few moments here. Stan there, counters it out. A trade from Elige. And Elige with the 2nd one. He's the only one keeping his team in this match right now as he swings around as they bring it down to a 2v2. But at the moment, the real story has been Elige. His time may be running out, though. And Twist just up on top of the steps. Gives his life away. Elige so low at 8 HP, and now he's been given away.
Perfect for that round, by the way.
Config and Magisk, however, getting a little bit aggressive about it. Liquid have already been hindered here. And now, well, AZ just spotted the whole hit, so there should be rotates on their way. And he's 2nd now. As MSL picks up a 2nd, AZ just doesn't even care anymore. Pushes in to fight against JDM and succeeds after he's already taken down Nitro. Twist, the last man standing, but not. And they're back to just these direct strats. Look at this, 4 players pushing out directly into A with 1 diverting from the Palace position. A lot of focus on that Palace spot, though. AZ just tagging a player while completely blind and then finishing off the 2nd one. Tries to follow through on that spray, but Twist is going to take him down before he completes it. Config moves in, finishing off AZ's work from just a few seconds before. And now Cajun B back into the fray. Down to 1 on Liquid. It's just Elige in that 1v3 situation to try and play this out, but he's stuck in Tetris, completely blinded. It's an easy for that 3rd round here. Trying to go for it. Liquid, however, at the very least are able to transfer this over into the B bomb site as they're now going to swing back in, going 1-for-1. JDM and Elige working together to eliminate Magisk, completely overwhelming him. And Cajun still in this site, but completely out in the open. That's where JDM's going to be able to put together another kill. Only 2 remain. MSL in this situation to clutch it out. Spots JDM. And now we're going to run out of ammo. So give time for Liquid to set up to completely counter him out. And it's Stanislav. He isn't heard. He can do some massive damage here. Night Stan, right now the only player here to defend. But Magisk Boy in a terrible position, so he just leaves Cajun out to dry. Elige also rotating through Market to pick up yet another kill. MSL, the only man standing now. And he's got a 1v5 to play against. Got 1. He's got 2. But he's also down very low in Twist. The hands of Liquid here. So North will have to see how their best bet of this, and Elige was hit down by Config, and now they're down to 3 remaining. Twist needs to...
Config's just going to shoot Nitro on the back.
Actually, no, Nitro spots it. So he does pick up that frag there. Tries to go for a 2nd one, as now he's lost Elige. It's just Nitro left alive, but that pickup on Cajun keeps him in the match for a little bit longer. He's going to move in, spots his shoulder. Now just needs the angle to close out so that he doesn't peek into him. And there we go.
Yeah, that's not when you play that angle. You don't play that angle now.
So off of that, Elige goes down without a single trade to show for it. Twist will pick up 1, but remains on top of the ticket booth. Config as well. He's even given North all that time to set back up, so in he will go. Trying his best to spray through it. Now he's given away his position. He's lost the element of surprise. Picks up that first kill, trading out towards the AK. He's running low on time, and he's not even close to knocking out the remaining players. The Magisk Boy wraps around from the backside, and with that said, North are going to close out. 19-17 is the final score on map number 2.